I know this sounds crazy, but it's really true. There are an awful lot of people out there who really think that you just cannot predict winning the lottery. And there's an awful lot of people who think it's just luck. And you know, there's an awful lot of people who just don't know how to win. And if you don't want to be one of those people, don't be late. Did I miss anything? Only next week's winning lottery numbers. I hate when that happens. I am sure you do. You gotta tell me what they are. No. Why not? Because you're not gonna buy a ticket. Well, how much are the winnings? $1.7 billion. That's with a B. Are you kidding? Of course I'm gonna buy a ticket. You don't understand. This is a reality TV lottery, and you have to buy the ticket from a store that's 2,000 miles away. You have the winning numbers, correct? Yes, I told you already. No problem. They're for $1.7 billion. I'm there. No, you don't understand. You have to be at that store by 5:35 a.m. next Thursday. 5:35 in the morning? Yes, 5:35 a.m. in the morning. For $1.7 billion, I'm there. You still don't understand. To get the winning lottery numbers, you have to agree to travel by roller skates. So is this the whole deal? Roller skates, 2,000 miles, next Thursday morning, $1.7 billion. You got it. Okay, I'm there, done. Yes, but you still don't understand. There are another million people who have been offered the same challenge, and only one of you can win. Okay, so now I understand. My odds of winning are 1 in a million. No, you just don't understand. It's not 1 in a million. So now I really don't understand. You've got 1 million people that each have the winning lottery numbers. So unless math has changed since I was in high school, that means I have a 1 in a million chance of winning. Tell me what I'm missing. How many people do you think are going to travel 2,000 miles on roller skates for a 1 in a million chance of winning? Not me. I told you you wouldn't buy a ticket. But how many of those million people are just like you? How many people are like me? Let's not get too personal here, but let's say a lot. So then it's not a 1 in a million chance, is it? Oh, I guess not. So do you know what the odds really are? Yes, 100% certain to win. How can that be? Okay, so let me explain something very deep about motivation. People do not succeed because they are motivated. Rather, they are motivated because they know they will succeed. The more certain you are that you will win, the more motivation you will have. Wow, that's a great insight into motivation. You see, you don't lack motivation, you lack certainty. Wow, so what you're saying is the more certain I am that I'm going to win, the more motivation I have. Exactly. Now you are starting to understand. You used to have lots of motivation when you were younger. Oh, let me tell you, I had a ton of motivation when I was young. I wish I was young again. It wasn't because you were young. It was because you were certain you were going to win, and therefore you were motivated. Oh, so can I get that certainty back? That's easy. Let me show you. Heads or tails for a $10 bet. Heads. Good try. Now you owe me $10. Want to do double or nothing? What does that mean? If you guess right next time, you will get double your winnings, $20. But if you get it wrong, you lose nothing. Yeah, I'll play again. Now, what are your odds of winning this time? Same thing, 50-50. But what are your chances of winning if I offer you double or nothing every time you lose? Well, then it's a certainty I will eventually win. Now you have your certainty. Now I'm completely confused. Life doesn't work like that. Yes, it does. If you keep playing in the game of life expecting to win, then you will eventually win back all your losses and then some. Life is always double or nothing. That may be true, but the lottery isn't. Even if I think I will win, it doesn't mean that I'll eventually win. Not this time. But if you are certain you will eventually win, then you will keep playing until you do. But that's not true. There are lots of people who play the lottery their entire lives and they don't ever win because you don't understand how or what is the win. When you are certain you are going to win the lottery, then you are highly motivated, energized, you get things done, you are easy to get along with, petty things don't bother you or hold you back. With that kind of attitude, you are going to find lots of things on the way that are going to give you the win. It might not be what you set out for, and invariably it isn't, but it will be something at least as big, if not bigger. But when you think your chances of winning are 1 in a million, you don't bother. You just stay home and binge watch The Lord of the Rings. No, I don't. It's Batman movies. You will always win in life when you know you're going to eventually win. So, can I ask you a favor? Yes, sure, what? Can I borrow your roller skates?